on here talking about some new menstrual products that I've been using. I really love talking about menstrual health. Well, I do get kind of nervous talking about it because I do feel like for some people it's probably comes across as like gross or makes them uncomfortable, but it's a part of life. It's a part of the reason why you're here, everybody's here, is because women bleed monthly. And it can be a very painful experience for women. It is for me. I'm just coming off of my cycle, and um, it was not the best cycle. I had to take a lot of medication this go round. But we're not really here to talk about medication. I'm here to talk about the other products that do kind of make my period be easier and just better to deal with. So yeah, we should start with, gosh, I have a lot of products here. I guess we could talk about castor oil packing. This is something that I kind of fell out of doing. This is I believe it's a muslin cloth that I got cut up at, not Joann's, but Hobby Lobby. Super affordable. I think it was like $3 or $4 to get like a big strip. I still have the strip, a lot left over, but you douse it in castor oil, and I preserve mine in the refrigerator. Just store it in there and you lay it on your stomach, and castor oil helps to shrink any fibroids, and it also just helps to push out toxins. So toxins can also cause painful periods as well. And when I did this consistently, the following period that I had, it was awesome. So it wasn't awesome, but it just, I didn't experience a lot of period pain. So I really need to get back into it. It's just kind of like, I'm not going to say it's super messy, but I do have a method that I use because it's best to do it like laying down, but you don't want to get like castor oil on your sheets and stuff. So I do use like plastic, and it just is kind of like a hassle. They do have castor oil pack contraptions, or pre-made castor oil pack. It looks like a fanny pack where it's already kind of like pre-made, and it's not, oh my god, separated like step by step, like you actually DIYing it. They actually have a pre-made castor oil pack. Companies do make it, so if you would prefer to do it that way, it would probably be less messier. They make it look like a fanny pack and you can like walk around with it and stuff, but they do recommend that you lay down with it. And I think it's like you're supposed to do it for like an hour. You don't do it on your period. You do it the days that you are not on your period. So you do it for like the week before for like an hour each day. That's one way. And then some people, you can do it overnight. You do it overnight for a week, and then I think you do it for a month for an hour every day if you want to do it that way. So yeah, I have castor oil. Put it on a muslin strip, then you put like a towel over that, and then you would put a heating pad over that also, and it just helps to really get the castor oil to seep into your pores, into your stomach. You do it on your abdomen region, like your pelvic area. um, and yeah, I don't know if I've talked about that before, but it was something that really helped me, and I think I'm gonna do it this upcoming new year. So that's the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna try to like slow down and not rush through this, but I do have some things I need to do today. I got this feminine hormone blend, SP7C. It has black cohosh and Don Quai. It was 100 veggie capsules from the brand Solar Ray. This is a brand that's been around for a really long time. I really enjoyed these, and I felt like when I took them regularly leading up to my cycle, I felt like my period was better to deal with. I had less pain, and I just ran out of it, but I just saved this because I wanted to show you guys the bottle. The acupuncturist that I was seeing, she was just like, she was really picky about certain things. and I felt like she was also really judgmental. Um, so I thought this was like a great formula. And a doctor that I follow on YouTube, she really recommended this for hormone balancing. So it's a lot of times when you have period pain, it's because your hormones aren't balanced. So anyway, I really like these, and these were like really affordable. They were like $12, $11. I think I got them from Publix. Amazon also has them, and they're really not that expensive at all. So I recommend those. This is another supplement that I really, really like. This was from the brand Live Better. It's Evening Primrose Oil. Evening Primrose Oil is really known for it to be a great woman's medicine. And when I took this, it looks almost like a vitamin E. These were pretty big capsules, but it was like a clear vitamin E look to it. And this was 1,000 mg, and I felt like this definitely gave me a better period experience when I took this regularly also. Something else that I have been putting on my stomach is this menstrual cramp relief. It's all like oiled out because I really do be using this. I put some hemp seed oil in it because it's really, really solid. It's hard to melt. That's my only irritation about this product. It has beeswax is the base, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, fennel, clary oil, marjoram leaf oil, which when you look up a lot of like period bombs and period oils, marjoram, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's in a lot of stuff. So I think that that's the main period. I think it's an oil that has a lot of benefits when it comes to period pain. So yeah, lemongrass, yarrow, jasmine, and this I got off of Etsy. It was a lady who made this, and this one was really affordable. So I was like, you know what, I really want to try this and see how it works. I still do rub magnesium and hemp seed oil, and I'll mix the hemp seed oil with this just to get it to break down better. And it works somewhat. I don't know if I would buy this again simply because it's so hard to use, and like it just does not blend down. Like I really struggle with blending that down. So yeah, I probably wouldn't buy that again. So I have some new pads. My aunt gave me these. These are the rain pads. She gave me a pack of 3, and I did give one to one of my friends who just had a baby. So I wanted her to try that because, as you know, after you have a baby, you bleed for like a couple weeks. But these are amazing. I had them in my bag. I had put a bunch of stuff in my bag that I wanted to talk to you guys about for this next video, which is a video I'm filming right now. And I didn't even use them this past time, but I have a bunch of like pads and stuff. So, but anyway, these are amazing. These are like so awesome. They're Black owned. The purple pack is Heavy Flow, and I'll show y'all. They're like non-toxic. I checked out their Instagram and all their socials and stuff, and I think they're based in Atlanta. But they are amazing. When I tell you guys, like, you know, when you're bleeding and you can feel like the blood when you're walking, you can feel all that. It just feels really liquidy and uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for me because I'm so used to using a cup now. I don't know if I've ever shared my cups that I use, but yeah, I use menstrual cups. So I've gotten really accustomed to. I don't use tampons. I use menstrual cups, pads. I'll use diapers. Hold on, I do have period diapers. I have period underwear. So this is how they look. And they're wrapped up really nicely. And when I tell you this is like magic, it absorbs everything. It literally absorbs everything. Like I don't feel any type of wetness or anything at all. My aunt was like, yeah, I forget that it's even on. It's really like that type of experience. So they really did their thing when it came to making these pads. So I really like them. They have, okay, so they have 5 different ones. They have the panty liner ultra thin, panty liner very light, moderate flow, heavy flow, and then super heavy overnight. I think the black packaging is the heavy night one. And yeah, it has ultra control. It has odor control. It's non-toxic. It's super absorbent. It's leak guard protection, breathable, ultra thin. So really amazing if you want. And I don't think they're really expensive either. So if you want to try, support a black-owned business and try a really good, well-built pad, I would highly recommend them. And then this one is the moderate flow. So kind of like in the middle. So this is something that I would probably wear like in the beginning or at the end of my cycle. Yeah, they're amazing. You get 10 in here, and yeah, I would really love to like work with them in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, that's also what I've been using. I really, really like. And I wanted to show you guys, I have 2 different sizes of diapers. You can really use, they do have adult diapers, and sometimes I don't want to use my cup at night. It just really depends on how I feel for that month. Sometimes I will, like this month I use my cup every night, but sometimes I just want to like bleed. I don't want to have any old blood just like still around, you know, like still around. I'd rather just like let my flow just happen. So in that case, I'll just use a diaper. I have like a small pair and I have a medium-sized pair. You can just go to Walmart. They have adult diapers pretty much at any, like Target, Walmart, they have them all there. You can look online too. And I think Kotex actually makes like a really cute brand, like a black period diaper situation, because a lot of women do bleed heavy. I definitely do the first 2 to 3 days. So a diaper is really good. Now, you will feel the liquid. Like, it's not like this, like where you don't feel the liquid or your blood. So I guess it really depends on how it's built and what technology they use with the padding and stuff like that. So yes, I do have period diapers. And so here, let me just show y'all the period diapers that I use. This is the period diapers I use. I'll typically use this at night. I don't like walking around with it during the day because I feel like I have like a baby butt sometimes. Sometimes I do, but it's just because I have forgot, or it's just not intentional. Typically, I'll just do a pad during the day and I'll do my menstrual cup. That's kind of like my standard, but I think this week I did have the diaper on when I like ran to the store or something. So yeah, the diaper, I love it because you get more support. I didn't realize that. I was online and I saw somebody say that everybody's using pads wrong, like they're using one pad. Okay, but for the girls that heavily bleed, what are we, I mean, we're just taught to use one pad. So anyway, they were saying how you're supposed to use 2 pads, a pad in the front and a pad in the back. And I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. But when you wear a diaper, you have coverage like all over. So, and then also I like wearing diapers at night because especially if you have like really nice sheets and then you don't want to get blood like dripping into your mattress and stuff like that, I will put the diaper on just for that extra protection, because it's protecting you really at a lot of angles that a pad in your underwear maybe can't get. I really like diapers, so I've been using it. And then I also use an under pad. I will, if you decide to wear, I don't know, if you're going somewhere and you just don't want to like ruin sheets or ruin your sheets, this is also a great thing that I've been trying, is underpads, and I feel like it's definitely helped just to give me that extra protection, and so things just don't leak onto your sheet and your bedding and stuff like that. So definitely like these underpads and diapers. So that's pretty much what's been new for me. The diapers, the underpads, these rain pads. Sorry, the diapers. Yeah, the underpads, I said it right. Um, those have all been pretty much new for me. And then these supplements also. And then this. The castor oil packing I've done a while ago, a couple years ago, but I just haven't done them recently. So I hate to feel like I rushed this, but dang, that was pretty much it. I don't know if I have anything else I wanted to share with you guys about. Dang, I wanted this to be like an hour-long video. Um, but yeah, I think for January or in a couple weeks, maybe after the new year, I'll start back castor oil packing because it did really help. It's just the process of it is like, dang, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It really is, but it definitely the benefits. It's worth it. I just have to like do it, you know. So yeah, um, this month I was heavy on the ibuprofen and like a Tylenol situation. I was doing that a lot. My cramps were pretty bad this month. So yeah. Also breathing. Breathing is another thing that I feel like really helps when I'm cognizant of my breath. And I read this, a period practitioner that I do follow, she talked about being really mindful of your breath when you're on your period, because when you're losing blood and connecting that to your blood flows because of your breath. Your heart is pumping blood. So when you have like blood clots, which is pretty much kind of like getting in the way of your blood flow, and fibroids getting in the way of blood flow, those are the things that can also cause stagnation, which can cause period pain. So when you're, I feel like I have a piece of cat hair on me or something, or it's probably like my makeup brush. When you're not breathing right, and when I noticed it too, like when I wasn't breathing deeply and really cognizant of my breath, I noticed that my period pain was more, like I could notice it more. And then when my breathing was just normal, I was more cognizant of it, making sure I'm breathing, you know, like I should be, naturally or deeply. My period pain wasn't as intense. So that's also something that I've really been thinking about and trying to be more cognizant of, is my breath. And I do feel like it definitely helps. So that was something that I did want to mention. I can't think of anything else. Honestly, I really can't think of nothing else. But yeah, you guys, that's all I have for y'all today. I know this video I have been thinking about doing for months, and I just had not got around to it. So I'm sure they have period underpads. I mean, it's the same thing. You can use regular underpads or period underpads. And it just gives me that extra security, as I hate when things leak and stain, and like when blood stains, it's just hard to get out sometimes. Or that. And I would say I used to be more of a heavy bleeder. I'm a pretty normal bleeder. Like I'm going to bleed. I'm not a light bleeder, but I don't think I'm pretty heavy. I probably would be, I guess if a doctor saw me, he would say I'm pretty heavy to normal, I guess I would say. So I also did get iron pills, and my aunt told me that iron pills are not good because my doctor told me that I'm pretty much anemic, and my aunt was like, well, iron pills is a mineral that your body can't really, like, once you put it in, it's hard for your body to it's hard for your body to detoxify it. You can get iron buildup. So I was just like, I don't know, I have to look into that, you know, because there is traditional medicine And then there's also people that follow like what's medically said in a textbook, and then there's people that follow like what's actually going on. I mean, and sometimes it's interchangeable, but I do feel like you just never know. You never know like what is being said in a textbook that's actually not true or could be harmful, and then vice versa. So sometimes it's just like I don't know. So that's something that I was like thinking of. And the iron pills are so nasty, and they're the gummy version. And I thought they'd be okay, but they literally taste awful. So when she told me that, I wasn't really mad about it, but I do have like beet powder, and I try to get iron from other sources too. So yeah, I'm gonna be so mad if I get off here and there's something else that I wanted to say and I didn't say it. But yeah, definitely check out Rain Pads if you guys want to support a black business and learn about some awesome pads. I'm not just saying these are awesome because it's a black business, but the fact that it's a black business and these pads are amazing, I'm like, yo, this is freaking amazing. And I think they were like $7 for a bag of these, which is a great deal, like amazing. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna log off because I do have some other content that I need to do and some other things I need to do. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and happy holidays. And I will see you guys in my next video, which should be like a filmed hair video is what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my next video. So I will talk to y'all later.